All right, so we're going to talk about how we got to where we are now, which is we're going to release Curve Fever Pro in about a week. And I think people want to know what brought us to make the game we made. What were the things that the original Curve Fever had that was so appealing?
Well, I think like the original Curve Fever was like, first of all, like if you see the game, you understand it, you can fight against each other, you can try to cut out people off.
Right.
There's a lot of pathfinding involved, so you have to like, oh my god, I'm now kind of in a maze, and in the beginning I was kind of hunting people, but now I'm like stuck and I have to find a way out, and can I survive the longest, right?
And the controls are pretty intuitive and simple, but the gameplay has a decent amount of depth for how simple the controls are.
But I think like we can do much more with it, and that's something I set out for the team. Like, let's make a game that people can keep on playing for years and years, and not only dependent on the competitive play of the game, but also like something to explore, something new in the game. And that's where we set out. So we released all boundaries, and we said like, well guys, let's start from really the basics and see where we can go from there. So
I remember, and we had a lot of brainstorming sessions, and we said like, if you could do anything, don't feel bound to anything. Just if you could do anything, what are some things that you could do in this game to gain an advantage? And so we thought of all the things. What if you could jump over curves? What if you could shoot people and slow them down, or shoot them and kill them, or leave little traps for people and things like that? And yeah, so we really made a huge list of all those things, and then we decided to make a simple paper prototype. Remember, I went to the craft store and I got all the materials, and we made the whiteboard with the magnets, and we did a turn-based Curve Fever, which sounds kind of insane for such a fast-paced action game, but I think it was smart because it made us slow down our thinking and think moment to moment, what are the strategic choices that a player could make if we were to introduce those kinds of abilities and mechanics.
Yeah. And later on, we did a lot of real-time prototyping. Right?
Yes.
We went like every week, every 2 weeks, we want to have a different build, test it internally, see what we like about it, try out new ideas.
Right. That was the next step. We take it from paper, and then we made the prototype.
Yeah.
We made a couple prototypes, put people in front of it, and
see what I think of it.
And it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think we tested some different people. Right? We just went downstairs here and got some people up, and we invited some players who used to play this game at their schools, and we also invited like other game designers. Honestly, we had pretty good feedback. Right? People were saying like, well, this is the core gameplay you got here is even more fun than this old one. Although it's them, right? It's a subset that.
Well, there are lots of games for lots of different kinds of people.
Yeah.
When we decided we wanted to make something that most of the current Curve Fever players would like, but then also maybe even attract a wider audience too. The paper prototype was fun, and then the electronic prototype was really fun, hearing people like shouting at each other and all that stuff. And there was no doubt that like we had something fun, and that's what everybody told us. So what wound up becoming Curve Fever Pro was something that still holds on to the high energy, competitive, multiplayer aspects of the old Curve Fever, but we also add new levels of player agency, where the player's in control of the similar power-ups that we had in the old Curve Fever, but now they can be used on demand a little bit more. And then we added ways to upgrade those abilities so that we could have more long-term replayability, so people have something to play towards, something for them to come back and get more of. I think it's pretty exciting. You're excited about it.
I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
We have so much to explain to people, and the game hopefully will be intuitive enough that people won't have to write an encyclopedia about it, but we are going to do some videos that explain all the components of the game in a little bit more detail. So look for that in the future.
Yeah.